a bowl victory just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Louisville's offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Might as well stick with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you...
Oh, he's got some space. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Maiava. Now with the Ville, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense a season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This junior making... Spelled and making the stop after a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
And the Cardinals back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Skinner. How about This backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last completion sets him up on second down. Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Bell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop.
Seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch, easy catch.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stewart. Turning it on. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Stanford's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a diving grab along the right sideline. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Stanford going back to work with another first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Stanford! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands, it's Lacy. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Corner's going to give them room. Makes the grab. It's Bell. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Complete downfield. First down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Quickly to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find
a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Brown will throw it. Got his man. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Here's the pressure. Wide open downfield. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Ford. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And here's the return. And he pumps it up inside the 20. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Brown wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stanford!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Moss. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. Touchdown, Cardinals! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Brown will throw it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. I don't think I'd stop him. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Cardinal come to the line needing a few inches to move the sticks. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Thanks to grab. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He makes the grab.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running those drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. linebacker on the ground. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they did.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Brown will throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got a man. It's Irvin. Got room at the 35. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Quick release on the RPO. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Quarterback making checks. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on a...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Brown has it. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Moss. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Gets open down the middle. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. He wants to change this route. Brown wants to pass. The quick out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, the best goal line and red zone offenses are always the ones that can run the football. And here's an opportunity for this offense, down close to the goal line late, to see if they can punch one in and take a commanding lead.
They worked it down to the 40. Power football with the run. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from Pater.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter on 4th and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Moss. Gets it out fast.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road in the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out, and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team, and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.